All right, welcome back to Politically Homeless. I'm Dave, and the carnage continues. The carnage continues. A little hat tip to my friend Scotty T, who is sending me links every day now to this. Every single day, he's sending me a link. Remember Geert Vanden Bosch, the conspiracy theorist, the wackadoodle? And okay, let me say something to Trump people. You can support Donald Trump all you want, but he started this. He was there. This is like the buck stops here. Operation Warp Speed. Let's just get to this safe and effective product and just push it on everybody because everybody wanted the miracle cure, which, again, didn't do anything it was supposed to do. And it is doing stuff that some people predicted that it would do. Here it is. Bank of America. This is according to Fox News. Bank of America employee 25 dies suddenly weeks after 35-year-old colleague's death. Oh, so 25-year-olds and 35-year-olds dropping dead. Okay. Fox News is going to tell you about how they're debanking and discriminating against conservatives. That is another separate issue, which is bad, but not as bad as this. You can put your money in a credit union or something. Anyway, if you work for Bank of America, I'm sure you had to be down with a safe and effective protocol. A 25-year-old Bank of America employee died suddenly while playing soccer Thursday night, just weeks after a 35-year-old investment banker with the company died of a blood clot. Does anybody care? Is there anybody out there? Is this thing on? Can you guys maybe share this video with some people? Can you share this with friends and relatives? Because I'm sorry, I don't know. Do they think that this is just all some sort of odd, weird coincidence when it keeps happening over and over again? 25-year-olds and 35-year-olds. Bank of America confirmed Adnan Dumek's death to Fox Business. Okay, so Fox Business knows the scoop. The death of our teammate is a tragedy, and we are shocked by the sudden loss of a popular young colleague. He's playing soccer, 25-year-old kid playing soccer. 25. One of my kids is 25. This is retarded. Okay, can I just say that it's retarded and ridiculous, and the fact that nobody is doing anything about this just is just mind-blowing. And yes, Biden wanted to mandate it. Trump started it, pushed it along. Biden picked it up and wanted to mandate this, and there was tremendous pressure on people to do this. You know how Donald Trump could cure everything when it comes to his campaign, or do a lot to make people feel better about his campaign? Admit that they fooled him. Admit that they were trying to sabotage him with this. Don't take credit for something this evil. Don't keep saying it was the best thing I ever did, and I'm proud of it, and we saved millions and millions of lives. No, it might be the opposite. It might be that you killed millions and millions of people with this. I don't know. I just don't know what to say. We are committed to providing our full support to Adnan's family. Good. That's nice. You're going to take care of his family. If you mandated that he take this, his family should be suing you for the value of your bank. And the other guy, too, should be this bank should be shut down. It should be bankrupt. His friends and his colleagues are grieving his loss. Dumek, 25, was based in the United Kingdom and had been with the organization as a credit portfolio and algorithmic trader. That's an interesting job. Since 2022. Apparently, they're hiring for that job now. This, according to his LinkedIn profile. It's going to say, must be up to date with all your boosters. Imagine if it did. Imagine if it said that. His death comes just a couple of weeks after Leo Lucanis, 35, who was in the bank's investment banking group in New York City, died of an acute coronary artery thrombus, according to the New York City office of the chief medical examiner. You know, I've been looking at thrombosis. I've been looking at myocarditis, pericarditis for 3 freaking years now. And it just keeps happening. And all of the crazy whack job conspiracy theory people from 2021 who said, don't do this. Dr. Sherry Tenpenny, don't do this. Dr. Peter McCullough saying, don't take it off the market. Don't do it. So we're okay with death. We're okay with people just dropping dead. We're cool with that. And it's not for the greater good. It's the only thing this can be doing is just culling the population. That's what this is doing. And 25-year-olds and 35-year-olds, you would think they would have found something to target old people. And I think they did. They're just not talking about the old people who are dying in nursing homes because they're just going to say, well, all those old people are just old. Attribute it to old age. These younger ones, though, this is pesky. Some young, healthy dude playing soccer, just dropping dead. That's a pesky thing. How do we explain that one? I don't know. We're in Crazyville. So they're going to try to attribute this here in the article because, again, this is Fox News, and they have a lot of big pharma advertisers over on Fox News, right? There's like a Pfizer ad playing every 30 seconds. The 35-year-old had been working more than 100 hours a week and wanted to leave his job at the time of his death. A recruiter who talked to him about a new job told Reuters. Oh, so he was interviewing for a new job, and the recruiter spoke to Reuters and said, yeah, the guy's been working 100 hours a week. Use that. Use it. Maybe it helped contribute to the issue. But 100 hours a week plus the stress of everything, plus the safe and effective product, you add those together, and then you have a death. Maybe you'd have some other medical episode that wasn't life-ending, you know, if you're the 35-year-old. But he died. It says here he died of a blood clot. Did the excessive hours cause a blood clot? Did it? Just curious. So they're trying to explain it away. Wall Street workers are known for putting in grueling hours. Ooh, well, thank you very much for all of that. And they're making, hundreds of thousands. Lucanus, this guy was a former Green Beret. Started with the bank back in March of 2023. And soon became an investment banking associate, according to his LinkedIn account. And here we are. We are devastated by the loss of our teammate, Bank of America said in a statement after his death. No, should you be happy about it? We continue to focus on doing whatever we can to support the family and our team, especially those who work closely with him. How about you pay them all millions of dollars and then shut your bank down? How about you do that one? Pay everybody millions of dollars and then shut down. That might be a start. It's not going to be good enough because if you told everybody to put this stuff inside of their body and it's still in there and everyone said, oh, it's not going to be in there for very long, your body will figure out how to get rid of it. Really? But maybe the damage is already done, whether your body figures that out or not. This is funny, though. Toward the end, they do write a couple of things. Dumick was working closer to a standard work week compared to Lucanus. Dumick is the 25-year-old. Lucanus was working all the hours. He's the 35-year-old. But here they say at the end, neither of their deaths have been officially linked to working long hours. Oh, wait for the coroner. Wait for the autopsy. Wait for that toxicology report. Are they going to do any sort of myocarditis testing or anything like that? Of course not. They won't do that because, again, they already said this dude died from thrombosis, from a blood clot. That's what they said, the 35-year-old. And so the 25-year-old, by the way, this happens a lot when people are very active and the people who aren't as active, this doesn't happen as much. And you have to be a bit younger for some reason. And there's a reason for that because it activates something which causes people to just die. I mean, you would think there would be a stage, like stage 1, you get a little bit sick. Maybe you get nauseous. Maybe you pass out. No, you go from living and playing soccer to being dead, right? So this thing is a bioweapon. It's a bioweapon. How is it not a bioweapon? Maybe it's not designed to take everybody out. Maybe it's designed to take out the healthy people in the population. I don't know. I think we're not getting the full story, though, because I think there are people of all ages that this is affecting one way or another. If you took this stuff, you've got to do something. You've testing. I don't know what you need to do, but you need to, call Dr. McCullough, call Dr. Peter Corey, whatever his name is. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that, but there are people out there who can help you. There are websites devoted to helping people who did this. If you think that you took it and you're fine and don't worry about me, bro, and you're a conspiracy theorist, how do you explain all of this stuff then? How do you explain it? It's just a coincidence, right? One guy was working 100 hours a week. The other guy was playing a rigorous game of soccer. A 25-year-old playing soccer. Ooh, that's some crazy, strenuous stuff right there. All right. Well, that's all I have to say. And what's shocking is that I'm not saying you guys don't care, the people watching this video don't care, but I have not seen one local news story about this. I mean, there are things that happen every single day that are major breaking news stories. Like, for instance, what was it? The president of Iran just crashed, right? Helicopter, dead. Local news didn't talk about that. Didn't talk about it. Talked about Biden, though. Biden. Of all the people who... Did he take this stuff, by the way? Did Trump take this stuff? If I'm betting, and I'm not betting a lot of money, but I'm betting, say, $1,000, all right? And they say to me, do you think Trump took it? I'm going to say $1,000, no. And Biden, I would go higher with Biden. I would go $5,000. No, he didn't take it. He didn't take it. Now, there might be pictures of him rolling up his sleeve and getting injected with something like saline, right? Because they can just inject you with saline and you'll be fine, hopefully. But maybe not. I don't know. I don't know anymore about much. I really don't. This is a crazy world. And Geert Vanden Bosch is probably correct, and nobody wants to believe it.